Okay, thank you. Greetings, everyone, and thank you so much for your patience. Sorry about the delay. It's just going to be me today. Sister Mundih is unavoidably absent, but I'm sure she'll catch you up when she does come back. So we're just going to do what we normally do on a Wednesday. So on a Wednesday, I thank you for being here and for listening. On Wednesday, we always read the One Global Movement mission, vision, and statement, so we know why we're doing what we're doing. The vision and mission statement of One Global Movement, which we call OGM, One Global Movement will support any organization, group, or individual that aligns with its own global vision and mission, which is as follows. The mission of One Global Movement is to empower young people, children, and women worldwide with a focus on young women, providing them with tools and sustainable solutions that will help them to eradicate hunger, illiteracy, and poverty, to build generational wealth while living a life of leadership and purpose. We believe that every child deserves access to nutritious food, quality education, and opportunities to thrive. Through global collaboration efforts, innovative programs, and community engagement programs, we strive to break the cycle of hunger, illiteracy, poverty, and build a future where every child can build on their own hopes and dreams while reaching their full potential. So, together with divine intervention, love, and clean, safe, and valuable technology, we can create a world where no child goes to bed hungry, no child is denied an education, and no child is limited to poverty or to any condition that is not of their own making. It is possible, we believe so. Our gratitude and tribute goes to our CEO for bringing this world family together for the purpose of providing solutions to all sectors of the global economy, beginning with our children. We thank him and his well chosen building team, and we love you all and wish you eventual success. And that is the vision and mission of One Global Movement. And today, the topic is celebrating art and spirit of early reading and writing in children worldwide. And I'm the presenter, Yvonne Finn. On the UNESCO website, it says that literacy is a continuum of learning and proficiency in reading, writing, and using numbers throughout life, and it's part of a larger set of skills. That's where it starts. You have to have that to be able to go any further, right? The International Board on Books for Young People, IBBY, has a website, and it invites different areas of the globe to be sponsored for something called the International Children's Book Day. And it happens every year. And this year, the sponsor is the Netherlands. And the theme is the power of imagination, which is something that all children have, and they run free when you let them with that. Okay. There's also something called International Literacy Day, and that's also an annual initiative by UNESCO and will be celebrated on September 8th of this year. It focuses on literacy, sustainable development goals, and the promise of education, reminding all of us the importance of literacy for just, peaceful, and sustainable societies. And there are many quotes that I would like to share with you about how important literacy is. Here are some quotes to inspire literacy in our young people, emphasizing the joy and power of reading. A book is a gift you can open again and again, and that is by Garrison Keillor. And books are uniquely portable magic, so says Stephen King. To learn to read is to light a fire. Every syllable that is spelled out is a spark. That's Victor Hugo. And education is not the filling of a pail, but rather the lighting of a fire. William Butler Yeats. The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. That's from B.B. King. And then a room without books is like a body without a soul. That's from the philosopher Marcus Tullius Cicero. If you think education is expensive, you should try ignorance. And that is by Derek Bach. Now, not being able to read is like being in a prison with no bars. You are still imprisoned. This is a very powerful analogy highlighting the limitations and societal barriers that face those who are illiterate, effectively restricting their access to knowledge and opportunities. And here is a breakdown of how and why illiteracy is so limiting and destructive to our children. It limits access to information. Literacy is a fundamental skill that unlocks access to a vast world of knowledge and information and opportunities. Without the ability to read, individuals are effectively cut off from a significant portion of the world's resources and perspectives. Social and economic barriers. Illiteracy can lead to social isolation, limited employment prospects, and reduced opportunities for personal and professional growth. The inability to read and write can create barriers to education, employment, and civic participation. Invisible imprisonment. This is one of the key things that illiteracy does. The metaphor of a prison without bars emphasizes the subtle but pervasive nature of the limitations faced by those who are illiterate. While they may not be physical walls, the lack of literacy creates a cage of sorts, restricting freedom and autonomy. Reading and writing are essential for success in today's society. And here are some suggestions for teachers, educators, and anyone who's giving care to children. One, initiate a writing competition. One thing most children associate literacy and education with is writing. It is because writing is one of the first things that children begin learning when they enter their academic careers. Some children become fond of creative writing, while others write to improve their written communication. An incredible way to celebrate this is by conducting a writing competition among children. Children can choose to write letters, poems, stories, or anything that brings them pleasure and share them with their peers and their teachers. Anything they write can be an ode to the power of literacy, which you can discuss during the latter half of the writing competition. A second thing you can do is a group reading activity. Like writing, reading also constitutes a significant portion of the education of children at any age. Therefore, one of the most fun ways to celebrate literacy is to organize a group reading activity, it says with toddlers. That might be very trying because they're all going to go and do different things at different times. But it's good to start children reading, I believe that, right? You can allow children to choose their own favorite book from the library and help each child to read at least one page of the book to the rest of the children as a group activity. And this will make fun, interactive, and a highly stimulating experience for the children. The third way is a classroom discussion on learning experiences. International Literacy Day, which is celebrated annually, serves as the perfect day for self-reflection. It's when it becomes essential to think about everything our education has done for us and all the ways we can improve it for the future generation. If you want your children to engage in a similar form of self-expression, conduct a classroom discussion with them and then encourage them to speak about their individual learning experiences. Remember to talk about their expectation and what they aim to accomplish with their education. It's all about them. And remember that education is a two-way door. What goes in is as important as what comes out. Our children have a lot to share, and when they trust us and feel valued, they will do so. So as I'm closing this, I also want to add that, as always, we are the models for our children. They take after what we do. They copy us. So it is important to let them see us reading and enjoying and learning new information. This is what the most important thing we can do for our children. Not being able to read is really like being in prison. It really is. And so I don't see anybody making any comments in the chat. Does anybody have anything to add in the chat? Because I won't be doing the greeting as Dr. Mundih does, because I know you didn't come to really see me. You came to visit her. But as I said, she's unavoidably absent today, but she will be back maybe Friday, I hope, and then she will tell you all about this. So thank you all for coming. I am going to read if there's anything in the chat. Otherwise, I will ask that the session be closed.